So here we go. It is semi-finals day here at the IMMAF 2021 World Championships, and to start us off we have an all-Irish affair. We have a junior flyweight competition to take place in 56.7 kilos or 125 pounds. We have Kia O'Sullivan in the blue corner taking on Iaiba Cruz. Both Irish, know each other well, I'm sure, these girls. Cruz coming out with some nice straight shots to start us off in a low kick, showing early dominance. Definitely at the moment pointing out O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan comes with a nice straight left that lands. A nice little smirk from her as well. She's happy with that one. Big strong left in front of me again. Throwing one that ends with a hook. Both out in the southpaw stance, these girls. Into the power hands, normally that left hand side. Occasionally you get a right-handed fighter that's decided to switch to southpaw. Beautiful 1-2 again from O'Sullivan up the middle. Switching stance. Here's Cruz. Cruz came out early with lots of volume, but now O'Sullivan finding her range. These two very happy to just stand and trade. Beautiful 1-2 there. That left hand hurt. You see that as soon as she felt that one, she clinched up. O'Sullivan here though with the double underhooks. Nice little knees on the inside, goes to the back, listening to her corner intently, looking for that leg reap now. Breaks the posture down with that lace on the head, but doesn't affect O'Sullivan. Sometimes when you're, grabbing the neck, kind of looking for a guillotine search, you're just kind of attaching yourself to your opponent. You need to try and create a frame, get the hand in front, unless you're looking for some sort of judo toss or you need leverage of some sorts. Good defense here though with the left whizzer. Giving up, grabbing the head, giving up that whizzer as well. Back could be taken. Nice rotation and a knee. Great work. Cruz now bullying O'Sullivan into the fence and digging for that underhook again. Good head position. Punches well on the break. Beautiful 1-2 down the middle. A lot of pride at stake. Really beautiful body kick. And O'Sullivan's left hand just like a laser today, straight down the pipe. Beautiful knee. A little bit of a wince there. Kia O'Sullivan going to the body again with that kick. Started off slow, did O'Sullivan. Kind of took her time. Frantic speed early on from Cruz. Dwindled a little bit in the middle of the round. Felt like when they're striking in the open cage, the length is dangerous of Kia O'Sullivan. Beautiful left hand. Landed it repeatedly well. But tough is Cruz. Took those shots, kept coming forward. Got a nice reversal on the cage, caused some damage, good punches on the break. Intently listening to her corner as well. Both girls very responsive and intelligent in there. Always hard finding a teammate or a countryman or a countrywoman. A lot of respect between these two, but these two want to take home gold. Fighting now for a place in our finals tomorrow. Both in the southpaw stance again. O'Sullivan looks very calm in there now, relaxed, set her feet. dipping in and out with those shots. Ooh, tries to bring that lead leg high. Good little layback. Oh, beautiful down the middle, 1-2. Just standing toe-to-toe and trading. Cruz grabbing holds of O'Sullivan, making adjustments. Now trying to pin her up against the fence. Nice knee on the inside. Nice shot on the break there. Cruz catches the leg. Maybe try and convert this into a takedown. Pins her up against the fence. Giving O'Sullivan a lot of space to escape though on that right side. Adjusts well. 100% or half Nelson attempt, but Cruz looks powerful here. Back's a little bit bent. Could get her hips a little bit lower. O'Sullivan now digging. Goes to the neck. Switches back to double underhooks and creates some space. Good takedown defense and awareness from O'Sullivan. Now stalking forwards. Beautiful 1-2 again. Every time O'Sullivan throws that 1-2, it lands, but now Cruz coming back with 2, 3, 4 shots. Wee, beautiful stiff jab. And again, steps in with that left hand. For me, that straight left's definitely been the most dangerous punch so far. Wee, big knee. Not sure if that quite caught the face. Double jab coming forwards, both land. Oh, O'Sullivan looking dominant now in the middle. And again, stiff right hand. Wearing the damage though, now is O'Sullivan. Big mouse over her right eye. Wee, these two clashing in the middle. Time there brings an end to our second round. Feel like both these girls have got fantastic technique, land very well, strike very well, but I don't see any feint setups or movement. They move away, then they come close together and they just see who's going to land and throw in that no man's zone or that no man's land. They throw pretty heavy. I'd say O'Sullivan looks like she's landing more shots overall. But some of the shots from Cruz getting through, sometimes 2, 3, 4. She's very fast and frantic on the inside. I'd like to see some more setups, like to see some more lateral movement. You know, throwing 1-2, step right, right hand, something like, or step left as they're both in southpaw stance. But definitely both of these girls have got the ability. The cleverest bit of play I see is O'Sullivan lulling Cruz forwards, feinting back, dipping back, then coming forward and throwing the shot, trying to make her punch short. But apart from that, they just seem happy to stand in front of each other and play rock'em sock'em robots. Wee, nice left hand from both girls. Wee, beautiful movement there from O'Sullivan in that double jab left hand. Seems to have really found a range for that right hand, that double jab. Landed it multiple times now. Wee, step back, beautiful knees. And punch on the break. Cruz definitely getting the better on the break. Every time she breaks away, she throws a solid shot. It's good to see. Wee, beautiful low kick, 1-2. Oh, solid shots. Tough as nails, these two. Cruz not even really wearing any damage. She's received a lot of punishment, but you wouldn't be able to tell right now. Whereas O'Sullivan, that big mouse over the right eye from the blitzes of Cruz. Again, just stand each other, throw 1-2, both of them throwing at the same time. Oi, nice spinning back fist attempt. Very, very dangerous throwing that here at IMMAF. Can catch the elbow. And obviously spinning elbows are illegal. Happens a lot. Elbows, forearms, see a lot of arm breaks as well with those spinning attacks. Oi, nice left hand. Great understanding of range from O'Sullivan. Feel like she could do a little bit more in this round. Nice left hand again, stepping in, but then that's it. She always stops, throws that beautiful 1-2, and then gives time for Cruz to get back into the fight. Like to see her snap that 1-2 down the pipe and then throw something after it. Whee! The better, longer combinations definitely coming from Cruz. Great awareness from Cruz there, circling out. Takedown attempt, almost gets it, sits on her butt, but she's straight back up. Nice outside reap idea. Ten-second clock it goes, nice right hand lands. And they embrace at the end of that third and final round. Put on a great show here, these two girls. Like I said, good understanding of distance, good balance, throwing great shots. Feel like we could see a little bit more maturity out of both of them in the future. Obviously, this is the juniors. I'd like to see an improvement in movement, feints, setups. But O'Sullivan's left hand is beautiful to watch. Game as they come is Cruz. Throwing frantic combinations on the inside, beautiful knees. It's a good back and forth fight, that one. Cruz adorned in the tri-colour. See how the judges have this one scored. There we have it. Kaya O'Sullivan moves forward to our finals tomorrow. Beautiful display of boxing, striking and control of distance.
I'd like to remind all finalists, please stick around at the end of the day.
Here we go. We move from an island versus island to a Kazakhstan versus Kazakhstan. So we will have a Kazakhstan island final for sure. We have Sesinova in the blue corner taking on Ayapova in the red. Karina in the blue gets those double underhooks and looks for a big lift. Oh, great balance. Ooh, good idea from the red corner. Manages to scramble up. Grabs control of that neck. Has a good anaconda set up here. Let's see if she goes for it. Needs to try and get that head lower and roll. Looks at her corner. Oh, rolls the other way. Beautiful attempt here early on at this anaconda choke. Trying to lace that arm or leg to try and get a better grab. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, and there it is. Early, quick and fast. The girl from Kazakhstan, Karina Sesinova, will now move to our finals. Real confidence shown in the grappling game there. Looked over our corner. Should I do it? Should I go for it? Rolled, tightened, and got the squeeze and submission victory over her countrywoman. An emphatic victory there. Beautiful work. Quick and fast. I don't know the time on it, but it was fast. And very different style to the Irish girl that she's going to face in the finals. We saw great boxing today and then sharp jiu-jitsu with that anaconda choke. Going to match up well tomorrow. And we move now to our junior featherweight division, taking place at 65.8 kilograms or 145 pounds. We have Hannah Deganbay from Kazakhstan in the blue, taking on Alina Aginsheva from RMMAU in the red. Very cool, calm and collected is Dagan Bay in the blue. Bit more intensity coming out the red corner, coming out the southpaw stance. Beautiful straight right hand. Dagan Bay backs up, throws a nice solid right. Not enough to keep Alina at bay. Alina in deep now on this double, goes to the back, has one hook in, this is fast. Gets under the neck. Explosive start to this one, looking to get the finish. Gets two hooks in. Beautiful defense here from Dagan Bay. And does extremely well here, 2-on-1. Still has the hand under the chin though, needs to be very careful, does Dagan Bay, wincing. And readjust now, this is dangerous for Dagan Bay. Really arching now into this one. Resilience from Dagan Bay. This is tight now. Just punching here, this is so tight under the chin. It's a little adjustment of the elbow. Dagan Bay tough as they come. Has 2-on-1 again now on the opposite arm, but still has that choking arm underneath the chin. She will not go easy, wants a place in this finals as she escapes the rear naked choke. Incredible work there. Still got work to do though. Alina on top now. Trying to free that second hand. Getting pulled over. It's great work on the bottom from Dagan Bay. Just holding on to the 2-on-1, controlling one arm, controlling her right arm. Just keeping safe here. Hips a bit high now from Alina, but she's searching in front of the chin again. She gets it. Hands locked up, flans her out as well. This one's tight. This is extremely tight, but we've seen the toughness and resilience from Dagan Bay, and we see it again. Has the body triangle, has that underneath the jaw. Just don't know how Dagan Bay's surviving this. But managed to get saved by the bell and lets out big gasps of air. Extremely tired, Dagan Bay. Smiles coming from the corner of Alina Aginsheva. Straight away got the takedown, got to the back. Very deep on that rear naked choke multiple times. Arms being shaken out here. I'm sure they are tense after that. Squeezing the life out of Dagan Bay, but not enough. She's still there, she's still coming. Interesting to see how she reacts in this second round. Trying to get encouraged by her corner. Taking deep, deep breaths. This will be one hell of a comeback if Dagan Bay can piece this together. Alina. More of the same, I'm sure, going to come thick and fast looking for this double leg. Visually a little bit tired now is Alina. Tried very hard to get Dagan Bay out of there in that first round. But there it is, that double leg, converts it straight away. Turns the corner beautifully. Dagenbay on her back again. Dagenbay content just to throw little shots from the bottom. Gets a lock down on that far leg, switches it to half butterfly with the right foot. Pass though by Elena. Elena deep on the underhook on the left side. Throwing shots. Maybe now going to look for a side choke. Uses that attempt to get to the back again. Has a modified choke now, including the shoulder. A little bit different angle. Very hard to finish this one. Dagenbay trying to push the elbows up. Grabs 2-on-1 again. This time on the left arm. Small adjustments being made here by Elena to keep this position on top. There she steps in her second hook. Weight is in a very good place. Hips are back. Hips are forward now though. Searching for this neck again. Fights the hands. Under, flattens her out. This is tight again. And she taps. Impressive performance from Alina Aginsheva. Stuck to her like glue after that double leg. First round, 2 minutes on the back looking for that choke. This time once she got it, she made the right adjustments and put her away. Second round rear naked choke victory. And that takes Alina Aginsheva through to our finals. Dominance there from Alina Aginsheva. Showed superiority in the grappling and got the finish in the second round via rear naked choke. Great work, took no damage, will be ready for tomorrow. And we continue on now, moving to our junior strawweight male division, 52.2 kilograms, 115 pounds. We have Yunuslan Shakunbay representing Kazakhstan, taking on Safarov, representing Tajikistan. Lots of movement early on, intently staring at each other, but not much else. Shakunbay from Kazakhstan in the blue. Safarov from Tajikistan in the red. And Tajikistan here in numbers to support. Lots of feints. Big swing and a miss. Small warning there, watch the position of the fingers. Trying to avoid eye pokes here. Needs to keep his hands up, fingers up, not pointing forwards. Safarov controlling the cage thus far. A little bit of hesitancy from both guys. Nice two-piece combo. Big right hand there. Left hook, right hand. Seems to punish him every time he does anything. More of a counter fighter is Safarov. Questions running through the minds of both these two. Feel like Shakunbay more so, questioning his abilities, not throwing, not being open, not being relaxed. Looks very tense in there. Safarov stalking his man and waiting for a mistake to happen. Shakunbay enters in on that single. See if he can change the dynamics of this fight now. Pins him up against the fence. Trying to get Reap with that right leg. Now go hip pressure inside. Nice little change of angle. But up onto a tripod is Safarov. Safarov does a fantastic job there to get back up. Needs to be careful here though, as Shakunbay looks to get to the back. Fight comes to an end. Very tentative start, very tentative first round. Some good grappling exchanges maybe will open them up in this second. Deep breaths in the corner of Tajikistan. Controlling that heart rate, bringing himself back down. Very calm. Here we go. Second round for these two. I think they've had a good round to measure each other up. More confidence now out of Shakunbay. We're seeming to get the better of some of those grappling exchanges as well. Definitely what he wants is Shakunbay drops really low there, but manages to get the double underhooks. Avoids any damage, Good head position, good shoulder position. Little knee on the inside, maybe going to go for that. Nice angle takedown. Safarov more aware of it this time. Whoa. Nice knee, that one on the inside. Has an outside reap on the right side, uses that knee. Good head position here. Safarov doesn't seem to have an answer for this pressure on the cage. Oh, manages to get the reversal there though on the takedown, gets on top. Nice little moment there for Safarov, struggling for the full round on the fence. See what Sheikh Bey has got from his back. I'd love to know where that name comes from, Sheikh Bey. Extending the legs, causing a little bit of discomfort on the midriff. Nice foot on the hip. Safarov, pressure down, good head position. Needs to be careful with this triangle attempt though. Manages to get his legs up, does Sheikh Bey. Trying to make an angle now. Nice little knees as well. That's definitely something I've seen out of a lot of people in this competition. Sheikh Bey trying to get a bit of an assistance on the rotation there from the cage. As the round comes to a stop, finish of the seconds. Hard to know really who's ahead. Not been so much action so far in this fight, been a lot of positional back and forth. Obviously, earlier on in that round, Sheikh Bey had a lot of forward pressure. But once Safarov got the takedown and got on top, it was all Safarov. The man from Kazakhstan was attempting submissions but didn't really get close to anything significant. Here we go, our third and final round. A little bit more urgency coming out of Safarov now in this third. Eyes wide open. Sheikh Bey enters, looks to whip round to the back, does so. Gets the grip, almost looks for one hook as well. Hand out now. Needs to be careful of the reap now. Pulling that leg up. Good jump to the back. Good Sheikh Bey, but happy to land some good shots. Amazing balance from Sheikh Bey on one leg. Showing great flexibility. Then tries to jump for the back, just misses. Safarov doing a great job there of trying to turn in. Good adjustments made by Sheikh Bey, and again grabs hold of that single. Oh, good position this one. Safarov trying to complete this single and cut the corner, but difficult with the limbs. Does well and finishes it now, though. Great dexterity being shown from Shaken Bey. Good flexibility, trying to get on top now, gets this cradle. Good cradle position on the leg. But persistence pays off for Safarov. Man from Tajikistan on top now. Needs to be careful of his neck. But maybe just a bit of a desperate attempt here to make something happen. Some real awkward grappling positions in this fight. Stuff you only really see in these lighter weight classes. Bit more traditional now as we get with this underhook side, trying to use that cage. Safarov now needs to score some points, get some big shots off big ground and pound as this third round looks to come to an end. And referee steps in the middle of the action to bring that one to a finish, to a close. Safarov celebrating. Feels like he'll have that one in the bag from Tajikistan. Let's see how the judges have it scored. Intriguing bout, this one. Bit of an upset there with a split decision victory. Your Sultan Shaken Bey from Kazakhstan will move forward to our finals. Moving to our junior bantamweight division here now, 61.2 kilograms, 135 pounds. We have Asif Shuparov representing our MMAU in the blue corner, taking on Ramzan Ragimov from Kyrgyzstan. Had Ramzan here at cage number 4 yesterday. A ferocious grappler that comes forward. Difficult style to deal with. Let's see if Shuparov is up to the challenge. Ragimov coming out in the southpaw stance. Big right hand as he charges forward and gets that takedown, does Shuparov. Straight away lacing those legs. Didn't see Ramzan on his back much yesterday, having to deal with adversity early on here. Shuparov on top. But Ragimov doing a very good job to retain his guard. Guard can hinder you here though, up against the fence. Use that foot on the hip. Ramzan, double underhooks, just kind of holding on in this position, trying to look for an opening. Passes to the half. Does Shuparov. Elevates with that butterfly hook, Ramzan, but nothing significant coming of it. Good top pressure here from Shuparov. Referee asking for a little bit more action if he wants to stay down on top. Ragimov regaining this butterfly. See if he can use the hooks to elevate. Switches in. Good hips from Shuparov. And shucks him over. Gets on top again, now on his feet. Good control thus far from Shuparov. Not much in the way of damage. Better left hands now though. Managed to get some posture and break away. Ramzan, a tight grip. Swert searching for this armbar, now has knee shield. Easily beaten though, back into the guard for Shuparov. The man from Kyrgyzstan on the bottom, not being able to mount any sort of offense so far in this first round, as Shuparov lands some thunderous ground and pound. Big right hand, that one. Passes through. Manages to get to his feet. Ragimov gets a nice right hand for his troubles. Tough round, that one, for Ramzan Ragimov from Kyrgyzstan. Asif doing a great job getting that early takedown. Smiles in the corner and a bit of a laugh with his coach. Confident young man. Second clacker. Corners will leave and we'll be ready to get this second round underway. Dominant first round from Asif Shuparov in the blue. See if he opts early for another takedown. Interesting to see Ragimov trying to strike. Wee, big right hand from Asif. And again, then changes level, gets in on this single. Switches to a double, can't quite get the lift, gets the dump instead. Great work. And more of the same, I'm sure, in this butterfly. Beats it now, half butterfly. Ragimov not looking comfortable now on the bottom here. Flashbacks to round one, I'm sure. Doesn't want to allow Asef to get any sort of posture, because once he does, he comes back down with thunderous ground and pound. Ramzan Ragimov very, very strong. We saw that in his last fight yesterday. And he's holding on here. Trying to stay close. I think he feels he might be close to a stand-up. The referee's been asking for action now. Tries to elevate. Maybe going to switch now for a leg. Does well there. Straightens the leg, beats it though. Does Asef, searching for this toe hold. Rolls over. In a bit of trouble now, but goes for his own. Has his own toe hold now, does Asef. Shaburov looking to snap the foot. Both deep on toe holds. Both seem quite comfortable here though. Asef does well to give up once he knew it wasn't working, but Ragimov now like a dog on the butt with a bone. Now searching for the neck. Passes easily though, does Asef. Shaburov now, I thought he was going to go for a von Flute, but happy just to get back into the guard. Little bit of adversity for him there though. Had to spin out. Good toe hold attempt, nice change from Ragimov. Little spark for him in this semi-final. Apart from that, has been all Asef Shaburov. Referee says he's seen enough. See if he can find a home for that right hand again. Big head kick. Nice little flurry to end that second round from Shaburov. Caught that head kick, tagged him twice, dropped him, kicked him through the back of the leg, and then when he hit the ground, tagged him again. We need to see something different from Ramzan Ragimov coming into this third round. Asef Shaburov must be ahead on the judges' scorecards thus far. About to get us started here for this third and final round. Shaburov done very well at controlling the distance, and then when he's ready, launching that right hand, goes low with it this time. Good head kick attempt though. Ramzan Ragimov needs some urgency here, otherwise we know what's coming. Shaburov getting deep in on this double. Might see a nice lift, switches to the back. Nice work from Asef Shaburov. Adjusts his grip. It's nice and tight now. Good knees. Builds a good base, does Ragimov, trying to stand back up. Eats a couple of knees. 3, 4, searching for this Kimura grip. See if it can cause any trouble for Shaparov. Manages to get it, but cannot free that hand. Seems to have a pretty decent grip on this now, though. Maybe he's going to try and roll. Manages to get the arm free, but shucked off from Shaparov. Coming high again with those kicks. Switch stance now has Shaparov. Southpaw, nice jumping kick. Showing all the tools, nice left hand. That backs up. Ragimov, wee, jumping knee. Here it is, Ragimov trying this double. Beautiful hips though. Good double underhooks, comes high with that right side, gets the rotation. Attacking the neck here. 2-on-1. Nice and calm from Shaparov. Orthodox stance again for him. Switching again, landed a good left hand earlier. Good low calf kick. Shaparov though, in no rush. No needs to risk anything by this point. Nice attempt, but too little too late from Ramazan Ragimov. A certain win there for Asif Shaparov. That will take him forward into our finals here in the junior bantamweight division. Impressive performance. I saw Ramazan Ragimov manhandle a man yesterday, and Asif Shaparov really didn't struggle one bit, even on the entries. Great hips, good movement, took him down himself, got on top. Dominant first and second rounds. Stood a little bit more in the third. Be interesting to see him tomorrow in our finals. Asif Shaparov moves forward to our finals. Very mature performance. Made it look easy today. Emotional response from Ragimov as he leaves the cage. Has got next year, of course. We will be back. And our second semi-final in our junior bantamweight division here, 61.2 kilos, 135 pounds. We have Murad Ibragimov representing the Kingdom of Bahrain, taking on Ivan Pashish, representing Ukraine in the red. Murad Ibragimov has been extremely impressive in this tournament so far, taken no damage, been in control of every round that I've seen. We've seen him a few times over on cage number 4. Comes out in the southpaw stance. Ivan, on the other hand, had a very tough fight yesterday to make it here. But early on, showing no respect. Coming forwards. That's what we've seen always from Ibragimov. Very patient, waits for his moment. Then once he enters and gets the fight to the mat, it's very hard to deal with. Ivan's hips nice and low though, as he stalks Ibragimov. Nice right hand lands. Ivan making Ibragimov look a little bit uncomfortable here. Feints. Every time he feints, gets a bite from Ibragimov. I like how low his hips are, Ivan. Low hips, power in the hands, setups, nice feints. Nice lateral movement from Ibragimov, but it's not mounted much offense thus far. He's been bullied around the cage a little bit. Normally does that to lull him into a false sense of security, but very diligent and disciplined is Ivan. Hips low. He knows he wants the takedown. You can see it. He's almost in a wrestling stance with his head forwards. Nice feint there from Ibragimov. Oh, Ivan's now biting on these feints, and his also hips have come up a little bit higher. There you go, back to that wrestling stance. There it is, the takedown attempt from Ibragimov. Gets deep on that single. Would not want to grab the head of Murad Ibragimov. I would be pushing him away from me as much as possible. Gets in deep on this single and a lift. Nice slam takedown. Looks for the armbar here though, Ivan. This is tight. A real upset. This will be as the 10-second clacker goes. Murad Winson. Belly down and a tap. Oh, confusion in the corner. Murad Ibragimov definitely tapped there, but we think it might have been after the bell. The shouts of Ukraina come from the corner of Ivan Push. Not sure what's going to happen here, but that was a hell of an upset. Beautiful arm bar there from Ivan. Confusion in the Kingdom of Bahrain's corner. There's no confusion. He definitely tapped. Murad tapped to that armbar. The only confusion is, was it before or after the bell? Me personally, not that I should give my opinion, but I think it was after the bell. I think we should see a second round. But I'm not sure how damaged the right arm is of Murad Ibragimov. Like I said, has been a real force in this tournament thus far. Has been unstoppable, Murad. And has been in no danger. I've not seen him in one single bad position. And now he's been struggling with the striking of Ivan. and then getting tapped on the ground as well. This has been a long break. Going to be interested to see what the officials here at IMMAF do. One of these moments has been many in my life where I wish I could speak the Russian language. Animation in both corners here as the discussion continues. The discussion continues. I definitely saw a tap. I mean, I haven't got the video footage here for the replay, but the discussion for me is if it was before or after the bell. That I'd have to look back into. But I think the decision has been made, and we will see a second round. Two ways you can look at it for Ivan. Confident going into this second. He might feel he's already won the fight. But Ibragimov now is going to have urgency and desperation in his eyes. Struggled early on, but he's got to stay diligent, does Ivan, and keep those hips low. Frustration, you can see it coming out of him now. First round, Ivan had good hips, stayed low, but maybe Ibragimov afraid now to go to the ground with this after getting submitted as well. Maybe the arm affecting him and hurting a little bit. Nice switch of stance, good speed. Feint, and there looks for the takedown, gets hold of that single and gets it easy this time. Back into a similar position. Ivan now in the half butterfly, trying to climb those feet up. No, he's dangerous of his back. Does Murad. Going to be more aware now. Finds his foot on the hip. Does Ivan on the bottom. See that wrist control around the back from Ibragimov. Such a powerful technique if you can get there. Ivan now needs to try and make an angle. Trying to climb that foot on the cage to get some sort of opening, but Murad denies it this time. Reaches under the leg, has hold of this arm. Murad scrambles, manages to escape, but that was close again. Nice sweep from Ivan. Now in on this head, in on this neck. Arm in guillotine attempt. Hard to see how deep it is. No, Murad escapes. Real interest in this fight now, how it's gone. Murad on top. Throwing big ground and pound. That arm doesn't seem to be bothering him anymore. Big shots from the top. As round 2 comes to an end. It's even going to be interesting to see how the first round was scored if we make it to a decision. You can see Ivan is very unhappy in the corner. Taking deep breaths. Felt the pressure there. Wearing the marks on the face of Murad Ibragimov. Deep breaths coming from Murad as well, though. He looks tired. A lot of emotions in this fight. Going to need an iron will going into this third, though, from both men. I'd like to see Ivan switch back on like he was in that first round, get those hips a little bit lower and stalk Murad Ibragimov. Once Murad gets on top, he is very, very hard to deal with. Coming out in the southpaw stance, Murad Ibragimov representing the Kingdom of Bahrain. Taking on Ivan Push from Ukraine. Grabbing hold of that single, switches up to a double, converts it early now in this third round. Ivan has a grasp on the head, but that's going to do him no good in this position. That left shoulder pressure is going to be too much for Ibragimov. Nice frame on the hip. Got to try and get his hips away and try and stand back up, does Ivan, but we haven't seen that thus far in the 3 rounds. We haven't seen him anywhere near trying to stand up. Off his back, obviously he's had his moments as we saw in the first. As he tries again now to create an angle to go for this arm. And he gets it again. Slides out though, does Murad. It's hypersensitive to that now. He knows the dangers. Pin and a punch from the side control position. Great control on top here. Not allowing Ivan to do anything as he regains that guard. Ivan's got to switch it up now. Can't just simply keep going for this armbar. Murad's very aware of it, hypersensitive to it. Needs to try and maybe stand or try and invert, do something different, change the dynamics of the fight, because if we continue like this, he's trying to switch those hips out again. Big shots on top from Bahrain. Body, head. Big hammers. Gets some space, Ivan though, tries to stand. Cannot. Run back down from Murad Ibragimov. Wee, big left hand. Gets the sweep in the final seconds. Interesting fight here. I do feel for Ivan, but dominance in round 2 and 3. I believe we'll see Murad Ibragimov taking himself through to the finals tomorrow. has been absolutely perfect. For me, Murad Ibragimov, the only moment I've seen him have a lapse of judgment was at the end of that first. Every other fight I've seen him here on cage 4, he's been dominant, like he was in second and third round. Dominant, dominant, dominant. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the finals tomorrow. And he will be taking on Asef Shuparov, who we saw in our last fight, who was extremely impressive as well. And sometimes that's how these tournaments go. I feel bad for Ivan, but that will take Murad Ibragimov into our finals to take on Asef Shuparov tomorrow. Hell of a fight that. I'm excited for that one. Both looked very, very good today in the semis. I feel bad for Ukraine, but sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. We move up now to the lightweight division, 70.3 kilos, 155 pounds. Kurban Idrasov, representing the Kingdom of Bahrain, taking on Namat Asadov from Kazakhstan in the red. They come together here for our first round. Nice little low kick to start us off. Working out the distance, goes again inside. Kurban out in the southpaw stance. More creative from Asadov. Beautiful double leg entry, ducked under. Needs to be careful of that arm though. Good head control. Creative way to stand up, but does it. Beautiful work. The man from Kazakhstan to get back to his feet. Asadov searching for that Kimura grip now, can't quite get it. Looks for a switch, but misses. Puts himself back on the floor. Nice twist and look for an armbar. Oh, a beautiful attempt, very speedy transition there from Kurban Idrisov. But ends up on the bottom. The high risk maneuver that was in control. But like that sort of confidence here as he builds back up and gets on top. Needs to be careful himself with his arm now. Great offensive jiu-jitsu from his back. From Asadov. To no avail though. Kurban on top in the guard here. Builds up to try and throw. Needs to be careful of the omoplata attempt. Aware of it. And builds up his posture. Asadov in on this single, does well to build back up as well. Great work to get back to his feet. Good head position now, pressuring up against the fence. Asadov reversing that position, but beautiful toss there. In this double butterfly. Too heavy on top. Have the end of our first round. Some great technical battles there in the grappling exchanges. Exciting, both these fighters. Fun to watch. Here we go. Second round. It was a beautiful first one as Kurban lands and ducks under for that takedown. These guys have had some beautiful exchanges in the grappling. Not completely orthodox, a little bit of unorthodox stuff, attacking from the bottom. Asadov, let's see now if Kurban can convert this and get a takedown. Has good forward pressure up against the fence. Reaching through, great work from Asadov to get off this fence. Backing out, trying to make some distance. Gets caught though, Kurban in the southpaw stance. Brings that left leg to the body, beautiful body kick. A nice mixing in, hands and takedowns. Great reach through there to get control of the upper body, but allows Asadov To regain a half butterfly. Regains the full guard. Nice active jiu-jitsu game on the bottom so far from Asadov. Nice to see. And he mixes it in well with a few strikes, some get-ups. I mean, guard is closed now as I say that, but as he comes up with an attack for a triangle, doesn't quite pan out. Oh, Sean Williams guard here. Lacing up that arm. Good idea, controlling the posture, gives up on it though. Right foot on the hip. A lot of intricacies happening here. Consistent work from both guys. Looking again for that triangle. Not sure if he's got it over the shoulder. Good work. Staying central is Kurban Idrisov. Creates a lot more space this time though. Does Asadov, can't do anything with it. Legs coming up again. Twisting the hips, trying to maybe search for an armbar. Elbows tucked in. Nice and safe. Reaching over with that right arm. Good control, needs to be careful of this setup here now. Omoplatas available, triangles available. 10-second clacker though. If he wants to do something, it's going to have to be fast. Asadov spending a lot of that round on his back. Active and trying to make stuff work. But unfortunately, Kurban Idrisov, too much for him on top. Some good ground and pound, and he couldn't avoided everything that was thrown at him, did Idrisov. Keeps those hips central, stays away from the traps. Our third and final round underway. That's a lot more urgency on the feet here. Probably down the first two rounds. Needs to be careful of the takedown because we know it's coming, and there it is. Swinging. Urgent to try and make something happen on the feet, but overextended. Kurban does a fantastic job dropping under on that single, converting and getting the takedown. Great work to get back to all fours. Needs to be careful of the neck here. Anaconda grip as he stands back up. Back down to the legs. Looking for that switch again, missed it in the first round. Kurban buries his head, shifts his hips to the right. Great work from Kurban Idrisov. Aware of the angles, aware of that switch, moved his hips to the right, put his weight in the right place. Had a pretty good bite on that switch as well. Knee slice from Kurban. Asadov uses it to stand back to his feet, searching for this Kimura grip again. Use it for a sweep. Balance too good. Balance too good from Kurban Idrisov as he comes back into the guard on top. dominance in this semi-finals. Pushes off with the hip. Manages to get to his knee. But Kerben pulling out that left leg, trying to rotate. Doesn't want to allow Asadov now to get back to his feet. Asadov trying to use that leg as a butterfly hook. Searches again for this Kimura. Seems like he really wants this. Trying to switch it. Trying to sneak in that leg to get an armbar attempt here. Going to be difficult as Kerben tightens up. And we see a judge's decision. I'm pretty sure the judges will be unanimous in deciding that Kerben Idrisov will be our first lightweight to make it through to the finals. Impeccable performance from him. Did exactly what he needed to do against a very, very dangerous man in Nimat Saidov from Kazakhstan. Quick turnaround from the judges. Easy decision to be made. Kerben Idrisov moves forward into our finals. Congratulations to him and congratulations to the Kingdom of Bahrain. We have our second lightweight semi-final here, taking place at 70.3 kilograms, 155 pounds, to find out who will move on to fight Kurban Idrisov tomorrow. We have Marko Sarasheva from Finland in the blue, taking on Salamat Izbulayev in the red, representing RMMAU. Salamat was super impressive yesterday and starts off the same here. Forward pressure, nice feints, good control of distance, chucks off after the knee. Wee, double jab right hand, lands perfectly. Spinning heel kick, super aggressive here, Salamat. Sarasheva coming back though, showing he's here to put on a fight. Goes in for that double, switches up to the body. Good hips from Salamat. Gets that underhook and turns the fin off the cage. Almost. Looks for that inside reap. Nice grappling here, but all ends up with Salamat in control up against the fence. He shucks him off. Nice that from the fin. Nice step through left hand, teep to the face. Big right hand, that one. Looks so sharp on the feet, does Salamat. Enjoyable to watch. Shot from the long way out there, did Marko. Seen a couple of those spinning heel kicks. He reshot from Sarasheva. See if he can build from here on this single. Tight waist from Salamat. Looks pretty comfortable. Good control of the hips. Incredible flexibility being displayed here as well, as Marko needs to be careful of the judo toss. There it is, and he moves straight to the mount. Beautiful. Incredible stuff. Been pretty dominant on the feet, Salamat, but seems intent not to allow Marko to stand up. But lots of forward pressure consistently. Nice right hand. That left hand after the bell. But a force to be reckoned with here is Salamat Izbulayev. Extremely impressive first round. And I say that because Marko Sarasheva doing some very nice stuff in that first round. Good takedown entries. That deep single leg that he built up from on the ground was impressive, but the way Salamat dealt with it, the flexibility, did the full splits, then span round to the back. And it looks so cool and calm in the corner, as he gets a little massage from his coaches. Feel like Salamat is capable of finishing this on the feet at any moment. Spinning heel kicks, nice right hands. Feel like Marko needs to earn the respect of Salamat on the feet a little bit. Beautiful head bob weave. Nice up jab there as well. Slips that. goes to the back, dumps Marco. Smooth as you like. From oh, big right hand, spinning heel hook again, lands. Partially blocked though, nice right hand again. Marco desperate for that takedown. It's a seamless. Nice jab to the body, stumbles Marco. Marco wearing the damage on the face. Over the left eye. Those swinging overhand rights. Comes through the middle with a 1-1-2. Tension in the eyes of Salamat Isbulaev. Nice entry from Marco, but gets thwarted. Up against the fence now. Valiant effort this from Sarasheva. But Salamat just always one step ahead. Huston now looking for that outside reap right in front of me here. Marco searching for that judo toss, but nothing convincing from it. Nice little off balance and a jumping knee from Salamat as he stuffs the head. Just has impeccable balance. Dancing around on one leg. Marco now trying to finish this single. Switch to the stance. And converts it, does well there, does Marco. Gets the hands together on this double. Goes to the back, great work to end the round there from Marco. Like I said, I feel like he needs to earn the respect on the feet a little bit of Salamat, but he's definitely got the respect in the grappling. Done some great things in round 1 and 2. Intriguing fight, this one. Marco putting up a real valiant effort against Salamat Isbulaev, who's been incredible in this World Championships. Really enjoyed watching him fight. Seamlessly moves between the striking and the wrestling. I hope Marco comes out in this third round with some urgency. He's going to need it. I believe he's 2 rounds down. I'm sure his corner would have said that to him as well. A proud Finn. Never wants to back down to someone from RMMAU. I'm sure he'll bring everything he's got in this third round. Thunderous right kick. Nice feint. Salamat coming to party here in this third round. Looks loose. Nice stiff shot from Marco though, as he feints in to try, goes to this single. Salamat sits in, grabs that far leg. Once he gets settled, very hard to deal with, Salamat. Makes these little movements. Hooks outside that right leg. Beautiful from Marco to build back up to that single though. Maybe go high crotch here. Drags him off the fence, switches in, trying to get a double. Giving everything now in this third round is Marco, trying to convert something. Trying to make something come off for him. Head's a little bit low, back's a little bit bent. That doesn't stop him. charging forwards. Pulls guard, trying to change the dynamics of the fight. Not sure I'd want to be on the bottom with Salamat Azbulayev on top of me, but Marco's a braver man than I. Oi, nice shoulder barge there from Salamat. Beautiful from Marco. Shucks off that head. Salamat giving big smiles. As the referee brings them both to his feet. Definitely think Marco's earned the respect to Salamat. I know he's taunting and joking and smiling, but putting on a hell of a fight here is Marco Sarajeva. Nice entry. Double underhooks though for Salamat. Feel like a big toss is coming. I think Marco was aware of that, so he just laid down. Looking for the lockdown on that leg is Marco. Big body shot comes down. Nice athletic cartwheel pass to end our third and final round. Fantastic fight from these two men. I'd be surprised if it didn't go any other way than seeing Salamat Azbulayev move through to our finals. But you've got to take your hat off to Marco Sarajeva from Finland. A real stellar performance. Give everything he had in there. As these two warriors come to the center for the official decision. Show of respect to the coaches. Salamat Azbulayev will move forward to our finals tomorrow, and that will be one hell of a fight, taking on Kurban Idrisov, representing the Kingdom of Bahrain. And here we jump in to the men's middleweight division, 83.9 kilograms, 185 pounds. Sultan Umarov, representing the Kingdom of Bahrain, in the blue corner, taking on Yusuf Magomedov, representing RMMAU, in the red. Respect shown early. Sultan in the blue. Much longer frame. Yusuf, very short and stout, long built legs. Would have expected that early. Good takedown, going to be strong here straight away in our first round. Good tight waist. Big knee to the back of the hamstring as he wraps that leg up with his left side. Tries to switch up to the single. Good balance so far. Trapping the leg. Good balance now from Sultan. Maybe working in this early onslaught, an early storm. This is Yusuf's game here. Very strong, powerful in these positions as he pushed down on a 2-on-1 on the hand. Tries to create some space and get a break. Reaches through to defend himself against that takedown. And does a reversal. Very good work from Sultan. Ooh, Yusuf back up. Similar position again. Tries to wrap that leg. Dropping down for this ankle pick, but gets fought off. 2-on-1 on the hands by Yusuf. On the arm drag position. Gets those double underhooks. Senses Yusuf trying to switch to the ankle pick. Gets off the fence. Wrestle early on. Well, beautiful reversal here going to this foot. But trying to pop out the back door. Maybe sit through if he can. Get rid of that right arm. Doubles up now though, does Yusuf. Maybe trying to look even for a Kimura grip here. As he pulls this arm and his shoulder round, trapping the leg. Very, very tough position this one for Sultan, but manages to get his arm back. Looks very calm and calculated on top, does Yusuf. Trying everything he can to evade these grappling exchanges is Sultan Umarov, but couldn't get away from the man representing RMMAU. Good first round for Yusuf Magomedov. Can he keep up that pressure for 3? See if there's a different dynamic to this second round. I think it's very clear what Yusuf Magomedov wants to do. See if Sultan can get some shots off early and keep the distance. Early attempt, nice right hand as they stand back to their feet though. Magomedov searching for his entry. Relentless in driving forward though. Gets that outside leg read. Laces up the legs on top. Sultan pushing on the head in that double butterfly. Good kick off. And again, trying to create space, doing everything he can. But very difficult to escape the clutches of Yusuf Magomedov as Magomedov runs to the back. Has good grip, C grip around the waist. Kicking out the legs. Nice switch of angle to complete that takedown. Get on top now. Most dominant position we've seen. Magomedov now heavy hips in his side control position. Oh, gets the hand on the jaw. Oh, very, very close there. As he looks to get these two hooks. Good tripod from Sultan. Deep, deep hook on the right side though for Magomedov as he tries to twist to stay on top. Very intelligent, gives up that position to make sure he retains the top position. Referee just sorting out the equipment there. I feel like one of the shin pads was just getting peeled off. All these grappling exchanges doesn't surprise me. Magomedov relentless on top here though, and now starting opening up with some shots. It's not because of a lack of knowledge or anything from Sultan Umarov. He's doing everything he can in his power to try and get back to his feet, doing some beautiful stuff. But like a bull, you can even see the disbelief, to be honest, in Sultan's face. Doesn't know what to do. On the feet looks sharp, but we haven't been able to see much of it. Yusuf Magomedov, all his way so far. And here comes our third and final round. They embrace in the center of the cage. But Sultan does not want to do any more embracing. He wants to keep the distance as Magomedov shoots straight in. Good double underhook defense though. Just uses those reaps so well, does Magomedov. He's not just a basic double leg power wrestler. Good at off balancing little kicks like that one. Rapid, using his whole body, upper body and lower body, all at once. Blocks the knees, looks to off balance, goes single. Good attempt from Sultan as he tripods back up. Again, relentless from Magomedov. Looks to lace those legs on the left side. Does well, but only controlling the ankles so far. Big pressure on top. Big ground and pound coming down now. Nice right hands opening up. Good frames from Sultan. Manages to connect, get back up to all fours. Deep in on his own single leg now. If he can convert a takedown, could change the fight. Great work now. First time we've seen Sultan on top. Need to see urgency from him now. Needs to be hunting for a finish. A little bit low on the hips now, sitting down as Magomedov builds back up. Great hustle, great scramble. Stays one step ahead. Tries to step over to the back. Needs to be careful. Magomedov going to spin, try and get on top now. In on that single. Big scrambles, big deep breaths. Sultan. Umarov. Can't rest here. Needs a finish as Magomedov gets back on top and looks to pass the legs. Attempts a sweep though, does Sultan. Builds back to his feet. Perfect duck under off the front headlock from Magomedov. Tries a Granby. Nice little roll there. Just relentless work from Magomedov. Umarov trying everything he possibly can. Every position, every switch. Visually exhausted after a real tough exchange in the grappling. But the stoic figure that is Yusuf Magomedov, just too much for him today. Very talented young man is Sultan Umarov. Can hold his head high. But Yusuf Magomedov, grappling and wrestling ability was fantastic in that fight. 3 rounds of dominance. Once he connected the hands, that was all she wrote, and he will move on to our finals tomorrow.
And over on cage 2, your winner by split decision. In the blue corner, representing Tajikistan, Kazakhstan. And over on cage 1, your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, representing Ukraine, Andriy Stoyan.
Inside cage number 3, in the blue corner, representing Mexico, Diego Torres. opponent. In the red corner, representing the RMMAU, Mohammed Afandi Asifo. And making the walk to cage number 4 in the blue corner, representing Kazakhstan, Rasul Hatayev. And supporting the red corner, representing Uzbekistan, Eftil Khamurado.
And now making his way to cage 2 in the blue corner, representing IMMAF, Kazakhstan, Sukarako.
Balga berib qo'ydi, balga borku, barbaga berib qo'ydi, balga, to'g'ri.
Can all board directors please take your seats? The floor must be clear at all times. Anyone who doesn't belong on the field of play, can you remove yourself from the floor?
Big men in the cage now for our super heavyweight semi-finals. Both of these guys here in the cage yesterday had impeccable performances. We have Razal Kaitiev from Kazakhstan taking on Ikaitur Galmuradov. Mr. Uzbekistan in the red. Explosive athlete. Incredible TKO victory in the first round yesterday. Rasul representing Kazakhstan the same. This is sure to be fireworks as they come together. Very nice low calf kick from Rasul. Nice rotation, good awareness of where he's on the fence. Looking for an outside read. Rotating for a triangle, big men but agile on the ground. Great work from Rasul. Naturally carries the weight very, very well. Does Halmarudov from Uzbekistan. But right now, the strength, size and power of Rasul from Kazakhstan is too much as he's on top in the guard position. Referee searching for action if Rasul wants to keep this position. Foot on the hip from Aitor as they stand it back to the feet. Exchange of knees, little dirty boxing on the inside. Relentless pressure from Kazakhstan as they break away. Big right hand. Either of these possess the power for lights out at any moment. Nice back right hand to the body, ducks down. Good grappling ability from Rasul. Rasul now up against the fence. And on this single, off balances Ikhitor.
What's winner?
Good forward pressure and control here from Kazakhstan.
What's winner?
Rasaul doing a great job
Winner, huh? Winner.
of neutralizing Mr. Uzbekistan. Both taking deep breaths. Good first round for Rasul. Tactical decision. Putting the Uzbeki's fighter on the cage. Wearing him down. Nothing super significant landed. I'll put the grappling edge in the corner of Kazakhstan as well. But these are big, super heavyweight men. Not sure of the weights of the guys in the cage, but this gets capped off at 300 kilos. It starts at 120. As the corners leave us, and we move in to round number 2. To be honest, didn't expect to see a second or a third round in this one, but good tactics from Rasul have got us there so far. This time, Mr. Uzbekistan looking for an early takedown, gets the single. As they scramble up. Relentless on top. He was yesterday. Once he got a good position, rains down heavy ground and pound, but attacking the leg here is Rasul. Using it to off balance. And possibly look to reap that leg and turn it into a leg lock attempt on the calf. Achilles, and he taps. He neutralizes Mr. Uzbekistan with that beautiful straight ankle lock. Submission victory here for Kazakhstan. Rasul Hatayayev. Fantastic job. Tactical approach. Earned his place in our finals. Well, Mr. Uzbekistan's Achilles heel was his Achilles. Nice ankle lock or straight Achilles lock from Kazakhstan.
Number age 4, this fight comes to stop the Achilles lock in the second round. Your winner out of the blue corner representing Kazakhstan, Rasul.
Pulling out all the tricks to get that victory. Super heavyweight moving into our finals. I wonder if he'll be facing Pasha. We shall see. But those sort of little tricks are what you need to take on the reigning and defending champion here at IMMAF in the super heavyweight division. Great work from Rasul. Had a big task in front of him, but passed it with flying colours and moves on to our finals.
In the red corner for cage 3, in the blue corner, representing the Kingdom of Bahrain, Rasul Magomedo. And supporting the red corner, representing Germany, Tom Wood.
We move back down now to our second middleweight semi-final of the day. Fergus Jenkins from New Zealand, quickly getting to be known as the human boa constrictor here, winning a lot of chokes, winning a lot of fights via choke over this week, taking on Ireland's Paul Buckley. Once Jenkins gets hold of the neck, it really does suck the life out of you. I feel like Paul will be trying to avoid the takedowns at all costs. Stay on the feet. Here we see Jenkins connect the hands. And as I say, gets that takedown done. Trying to push on those knees. Buckley trying to swing around and look for a leg. Sitting in this butterfly position. Needs to be careful of his neck. As Fergus locks up, high elbow guillotine attempt, scramble, and Buckley does well to get out. He gets the pick up of his own, goes to the ankle pick, well defended by Jenkins. Beautiful turn, high right side underhook, great head position. Scoots in on this single. Hands connected again. Bullies him down up against the fence. Has a bite on the neck. Does Buckley. Gives up on it and tries to stand. Jenkins on top, low hips. Looks to go, progress to the mount and gets there. A few little shots. Buckley does very well there, but needs to be aware of this Darce choke attempt. Has the Darce deep. Tries to wrap up the legs. The human boa constrictor continues as he squeezes the life out of Paul Buckley and progresses through to our finals. Displeased with his performance, but a beautiful Darce choke variation there to get the finish. We said he was dangerous when he gets hold of the neck, and he continues through to our finals, which will be interesting. Fergus Jenkins loves a choke. I think that's the third or the fourth finish he's got via choke. Round one, Darce choke for Fergus Jenkins. The human boa constrictor does it again. Interesting final here in Yusuf Magomedov a wrestling powerhouse. I don't know if Fergus will be able to squeeze the life out of that neck. I'm not sure if he's even got a neck, Magomedov. Be great to watch that tomorrow when Fergus Jenkins takes him on. Great work. And New Zealand have a finalist. And Fergus will be fighting for gold tomorrow. That's it for us here on our semi-finals day at Cage 4 of the World Championships in 2021. We shall see you tomorrow to see who goes away as our champions.
And making the way to cage number 2. In the blue corner representing the Kingdom of Bahrain, Genchi. And his opponent in the red corner representing Uzbekistan. And his opponent in the red corner representing Kazakhstan, bantamweight. So ladies and gentlemen, currently standing in cage 2, we have in the blue corner represented RMMAU, Vladimir Petrenko, and his opponent also represented RMMAU, Genchi Magomed, Hassan Dulalaye.